queso dip. Like that. Huh, beat it! Ain't people making queso dip. You see how the meat and that we cut up the cheese. Then we're gonna do the freshly tomatoes. Let me just grill this real quick.
When you're done, you're going to dump it in this drain thing over here.
Is it done?
Is it brown?
Yeah. It looks all like... What is that? Okay, so I'm going to take this.
Then you're going to dump it.
Right here?
Drain it.
There we go. Stick to the bottom a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to put this right back here.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put it right here because it's not on. You're not going to
Okay, so then...
When that drains, you're going to carefully... Let it finish draining. Then you're going to put it back in there.
Okay.
Then you're going to slowly dump a little bit at a time until it melts. Stir and melt. Keep dumping your cheese in.
Very, very littly, right?
Little. What is little?
Literally isn't a word, but it's like literally, but it's literally. I don't like it because they're going to splat everywhere. So now you're going to let this meat dissolve. Okay, I think it's done. Maybe not.
It's about done.
Okay, so then I'm going to put it back where again?
Yeah, in there.
Okay, I'm going to put it back in here. Sorry. Sorry. Don't
put it back on the eye that you were using. It's now on low. You're going to start putting a couple pieces of cheese in at a time, and you're going to stir it until it starts melting.
So a couple of these, like 3?
You can do like a handful. It doesn't have to be like that minuscule.
Well, you said, whoa, like this much?
Yes.
And just dump it in there. Very slow. And this is the spoon that I'm using, right? So you're gonna mix that up, and you're gonna put like a handful in, and you're gonna start mixing it up very slowly and carefully so you don't drop anything out. And you're gonna keep doing that. And keep doing that, and then in a minute it should start to dissolve and become like really cheesy, like macaroni and cheese.
Oh wait, I messed up.
You didn't mess up. Can you just put that in there? It's not necessarily messed up. Now we're gonna put like our taco seasoning in here. It's in a bag. That's all. You just need to buy it from like Walmart, right? Buy it from like Walmart or like something like that. And add a little bit of water. Well, sort of, kinda. How much water? A cup of water, or 2/3 of water. I'm sorry, 2/3 of water. And add 2/3 of water.
And that starts to boil.
And then as soon as it starts to boil, and then yeah. So just keep mixing. It's just the cubes of the cheese should start to actually dissolve and get smaller, and it should start to turn like melted, like you know, yellowish color. If that's not happening, that means your oven's just not high enough for this. You might want to turn it a little higher. Mom, why did you add water to this?
It's the sauce. You blend the seasoning with the meat and everything.
Okay. I think it's all melted. You said, well, not all of it's melted.
Is it boiling up yet?
No, but I think it will soon. Like, it seems like it will soon, but it hasn't yet. No, it should really have that horrible sound, you know what I mean? So we still have a lot of cubes of it to go. It's
Is
all.
it thickening up? Is some of that water going away? Or still a lot of water?
I'm not sure. This is how it looks. It's starting to bubble.
Alright.
Do I add more cheese or do I just leave it?
Leave it. You been adding cheese to it?
No, I just add that cheese. I'll add more cheese. I'll add more cheese. I'll add a little bit more, like a pinch, and then put it in there. Oh, it goes in the pipe probably. And mix more cheese in there. And just as you're mixing the cheese, you'll realize that you're just gonna keep stirring and like this. Just keep stirring and stirring as you go on. So you're just gonna keep stirring. And now you're gonna add a little bit more cheese, handful, about that much, and just add it in and keep mixing. And you're gonna keep doing that until you have literally no more cheese. And it's actually starting to thicken up, Mom.
Good. Because you're putting the cheese in there. And then when you're done with that, with all the cheese and it's melted,
I talked to you so you can add a tomato.
well, yeah.
And then you're gonna add a little bit more cheese when it starts to dissolve. Just let it dissolve a little bit, and then you can add more cheese. It's probably the best thing to do. Fire starting in my heart, deep in the mirror, which is bringing me out the door. Hallelujah, can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out. Is that how the song goes, right?
I don't know what song you're singing. I don't know what song you're selling out.
I'm awesomeness, Mom. Okay, you're gonna add more cheese now. So that's starting to go away. Handful, and then we're gonna take the rest of the cheese and just put it near us. So, yeah, it's starting to thicken up a lot, which is good. That's what we want, but. Mommy, no, again. We're almost there. So you're gonna keep stirring this until it gets to a fine line where there's no more cheese and it's all dissolved in there. And you might want to get like a big block of the with the American cheese. With the American cheese, you have the big block of cheese, and then it's like macaroni cheese, and then there's a big block of it. It's kind of soft, and then that's what you want it to have. And you're like, yeah, that'll be the cheese. And then after you want to cut it up in little dices, you're gonna cut it up in like a dice or a cube, I mean, and then yeah, then you're gonna mix it with the beef that you have. If you're a kid, you might not want to be doing this.
Oh, you're a kid, you're doing it.
If you're a kid, you might not want to do this without anyone looking or helping you.
Supervision.
Yeah. Adult vision.
Adult supervision.
Adult supervision. Same thing. Same thing. Okay, so it's that mine is actually dissolving. There's still a little bit of cubes that you can see in there, but it is starting to go away. And here's how it looks. So remember how it looked like beef and now it looks like some yellow cheese? That's what you want it to look like. And if it doesn't look like that, that means you kind of messed something up or something, or you just hasn't all dissolved yet. You don't want to add it in all at one time because then it's going to be hard to mix up and it's going to be hard for it to melt. So you just want to add it a little bit at a time. Mom, I think we're good. Yeah. So it looks like this. It's delicious. now you're gonna have like a can of tomatoes or sliced up tomatoes. You want me to put this in?
Yes.
We're making queso dip. You like that? Daddy like queso dip?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. We're making queso dip for us.
If you don't, whatever you're doing. Here, don't give me that
What do you
can.
mean? I was doing it. Delete and email me?
Add another can, so you gotta add like 2 cans of this.
That's just how I was doing, darling.
And you're gonna mix that up. Where it's like dissolved in, not necessarily gone, but mixed in with, because this can't be gone, but mixed in, and it should be a little heavier. Then you're gonna add a little bit of like salsa. You're gonna add a little bit of salsa into this. About 3 spoons of salsa, but like the big spoons of salsa. And then, so 3 big spoons of salsa. And you're going to mix that up. It should look a little bit chunky. Don't splatter. Never splatter. I'm not splattering, Mom. I'm doing it fast, but very carefully. And you just want to keep mixing that in until you feel that it's good enough. So here is how it looks. Just a little clumpy. Little not clumpy, so that's what you want. A little bit of both. Move this away. This has cheese in it. Like that, and then you keep mixing. So it should look pretty clumped up. It should look something like this, very clumpy, very clumped up. So keep mixing that. You can, Mom, you can stop now. Can we stop?
I put it on low. I took it down.
Okay, so now you're gonna bang this and
I put everything in.
yeah, you did. Looks normal.
So
Yeah, it looks really normal. Okay, and you're gonna ladle this up, kind of just like that. And you're gonna set this down. It's on low right now, so you should have turned your oven low to begin with. Your oven should always be low. Did you put it on high when you started cooking the beef?
put it on medium.
Okay, so
I've started on medium high.
the beef started on medium high. Then we drained the beef. After we saw that water come out, then we let it sit there for a minute while it drained. We put it back in the pan. After we did the pan thing, we made sure it was on low when we started adding the cheese. And it was actually on medium high still when we added the cheese, so it could go a little faster. Then it's done. So now it looks like this, and it's on low. So make sure you put your oven or your stove back on low. And yeah, and then you're gonna let it sit there for a minute, kind of let it settle down, and then you're gonna mix it up a little bit, like later, or not later, but very soon, because I let it
It's
sit.
ready to eat now.
Yeah, it's pretty much ready to eat, but if you want to mix it one more good time, you can definitely do that. So, what's that one more time? You want me to tell Damien, Mom?
No. I need to stand here now and finish cooking everything, and then everybody's coming here to eat and leave me the hell alone for the day.
Wait, we have to wait?
But yeah, no, if you want to get a bowl, fine.
So that is my tutorial.
Wait, don't.
That is my tutorial on how to make queso dip. Bye bye.